Back courtside here in Holt Fieldhouse in Jefferson City, Tennessee, as we're just about ready for tip-off here on the Eagle Sports Network on this Monday evening. A trip to the Elite Eight on the line here this evening between these two programs. Carson-Newman trying to get there for the first time, as is the North Georgia Nighthawks here on this Monday evening. Carson-Newman and North Georgia have met 10 times prior to this evening. Carson-Newman has the lead 6-4 in those first 10 meetings. A conference school in terms of the South Atlantic Conference has been to the regional, or has been to the Elite Eight 5 times prior to tonight. Most recently, Tusculum back in 2010 was the last time that a team from the South Atlantic Conference reached the Elite Eight. On the other side, the Peach Belt saw Columbus State get there last season. They won the region on their home floor. Home seeds have won 3 of the last 5 championships in the Southeast region, and Carson-Newman trying to keep that trend rolling here today inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Happy to have you along for the ride. Carson-Newman 4-1 in this gym against North Georgia in the all-time series. The first meeting came back in 1989. Each of the first 3 meetings were decided by a total of 10 points, but since, Carson-Newman won by 17 in 2012 and by 21 in 2015. North Georgia 4th best in the country in field goal percentage defense. Carson-Newman on the other side, one of the best offenses in the nation. CN ranking 3rd in the nation in terms of scoring offense. Field goal percentage for CN is 7th best in the nation, 47%. And this should be a very fun and entertaining basketball game. Once again, the starters. North Georgia will go with Franklin, Dara, Blankenship, Agrusa, and Schedule in the all-black uniform tops and bottoms with blue and white accents. North written on top of the number, Georgia on the bottom. Numbers on the front and the back written in blue with white trim. On the Carson-Newman side, all white uniform tops and bottoms. Carson written on top of the number, Newman on the bottom, written in navy with orange trim. Numbers on the front and the back written in orange with navy trim. CN will start by going from left to right, and its starters once again, Kayla Marosites, Bree Smith, Harris Price, Mika Wester, and Jekka Simmerly. 2 all-region picks for Carson-Newman. North Georgia was shut out of that department, but they're a very deep team. 6 players averaging 9 points or better here in this 2017 season. Who gets to Sioux Falls and who goes home? We'll find out over the next 40 minutes of basketball. Glad to have you along for the ride on this Monday evening. Happy that you elected to spend part of your day here on the Eagle Sports Network. I'm Michael Watrang. Jack Davis, our producer today, and we're ready to lock and load. 2 juniors, 2 seniors, and a freshman for North Georgia. A sophomore, 3 juniors, and a senior for CN on the floor. Simmerly and Schedule are in the center circle, and we're ready for play here in the Southeast region. Final ball tapped back. It's Dara for North Georgia to get the first possession, and she gives to Agrusa. Agrusa to the top of the key, crosses over right to left, dribbles down left side lane, throws it away, near left sideline, past Amber Schedule, and that's what Carson-Newman does best. Force turnovers. CN this season forcing 21 turnovers per game. That's top 25 in the country. Price left to right, cross to the timeline, bounces it to the right wing, and Smith. Smith to Wester, top of the key, off of the screen to her left, pulls up, left-hand shot, halfway down and out, hit the front of the rim, glided off the back iron, and the rebound taken to Agrusa. Gives it forward for Franklin. Franklin picks up her dribble, hands off to Blankenship, right back to Franklin, then out top for Blankenship, over the right wing and Schedule. Schedule to the top of the key and Agrusa, down the right side of the paint, throws it out to the right wing, Schedule. Schedule dribbles to her right, ball fakes, throws it to Dara, top of the key. Dara down the left side of the paint, picks up her dribble, right-hand hook shot short, and the rebound taken in by Blankenship. She out-hustled Kayla Marosites for the glass. Pass goes to the perimeter, right wing, and Agrusa. Now top of the key, Blankenship over the left wing and Franklin. 1 minute into the game, no score in the Southeast Region Finals. Franklin picks up her dribble, gives it to Agrusa. 17 and 16 to shoot. Agrusa pulls up, top of the key, 3-pointers on the way. It's too strong. Kayla Marosites is there. Took her out of the board on the right block. Gives it forward to Wester. Wester dribbles in the front court to the left wing, crosses over right to left, flips it out, left baseline. And similarly, she dribbles around the perimeter, hands off to Price left wing. Price picks up her dribble, throws it out to the right point, Smith. Now right wing, Kayla Marosites bounces to the right baseline and Similarly. Similarly, ball above her head, throws it out, right point, and Wester. Wester dribbles to her right, backs down, shakes, throws it out, left corner, Bree Smith, 3-pointers up, it's short, rebound tapped around, Kayla Marosites grabs it on the right block. Marosites bounces out, Price, right point, 3-pointers up, it's in! CN has the first points of the night, 3-0. 8:20 to go in the first. Full court pressure now from CN. 2-2-1 as Schedule has it in the backcourt. Dribbles along the timeline and then throws it forward for Blankenship. Blankenship nearly had it poked out of her hand. Nobody guarding her. Now she dribbles down the right side of the paint. To the right block. Right hand layups off the glass and in as nobody picked her up. Blankenship took advantage. 3-2, 2 minutes into the game. Simile sprinting the other way. Catches on the right block and puts it in. Price found her from midcourt. And CN leads 5-2, 7:54 to go in the first. Franklin in the backcourt, dribbles to her right-hand side, throws it over to the left side, and Grusa now tosses it to the top of the key. Blankenship over to the right wing. Schedule wide open, looking at a three. She misses it long. Dara's there for the offensive rebound, goes back up and overshoots it. Hit the back iron, no rim, and Marosites there for the glass. Wester throws it forward. Smith trying to catch it, and Abby Franklin steps in and commits the personal foul on the right wing. It is the first on Abby Franklin, and the first whistle of the game. 7:36 to go in the opening quarter. It's 5-2. Carson-Newman on top in the Southeast Region Final. Similarly catches top of the key. Back to Smith, right wing. Off of the screen to her left. Throws it to the right baseline and Wester. Wester dribbles to her left against Blankenship. Backs down. Picks up her dribble. Puts a left-hand shot. High arcing up and in. A 7-2 start for Carson-Newman. 7:22 to go in the first. Schedule with it in the backcourt. Throws it forward for Blankenship. Blankenship gives it over to the right wing and Agrusa. Agrusa throws it back out. Franklin top of the key. Over the left wing now in Schedule. Smith on her. Man-to-man defense. 18 and 17 to shoot. Schedule dribbles to her right. Picks up a bounce. Throws it to Dara top of the key. Over to Franklin right wing. Franklin pulls the trigger. Deep from three. Hits short iron. And Marosites there to corral her fourth board of the night. She comes left to right for CN, ahead by 5. Marosites all the way down the left side of the lane. Left-hand layup. She left it short, but she draws a foul and gets to the free throw line. It goes on Vanessa Agrusa, her first and the team's second. 6:53 to go in the first, and CN leading it 7-2 with Kayla Marosites at the line, an 81% shooter on the season. Marosites bends her knees, puts the shot up there, and drops it through, and it's an 8-2 start. Julie McKee and Julianne Sutton replace Dara and Agrusa in the lineup for North Georgia. 6:53 to go in the first. CN is 3 of 5. North Georgia 1 of 6 to start from the floor. Marosites bends her knees, puts it up, and splashes the cord. CN's made its last 3 shots from the floor, 2 shots from Marosites. It's a 9-2 start. 6:50 to go in the first. McKee into the front court, dribbles down the left side of the paint, left-hand layups off the glass and in, and that halts a 9-2 scoring run for CN. It's 6:40 to go here in the first, and CN ahead by 5. Price tries to hand it off to Smith. She thought it was tapped. No touch, and a turnover for Carson-Newman. It's first of the night on the right wing. 6:38 to go in the first. 9-4, CN on top. And North Georgia will come right to left the other way. Price applying the pressure on Franklin. Gives it out. Blankenship top of the key. Over to left wing, and McKee throws it inside to Sutton. Sutton backs down, sweeps across the lane, and throws a right-hand shot off the glass. 6:23 to go in the first. CN's lead is 3, 9-6. Marosites sprinting down the right side lane, then throws it out right wing, and Price. Price crosses over right to left, loses the dribble, now finally picks it up and throws it over to Marosites. Tough catch for her, gives it to Wester left point. 14 and 13 to shoot. Wester crosses over right to left, pulls up, left elbow jumper, missed it short. Similarly there, had it tapped out of her hands by Franklin, and Franklin comes away with it, and then Price is whistled for a foul in the backcourt, and that's not a very smart foul by Price either. She came up and bumped Franklin. And Price picks up her first and the team's first. 4 minutes into the game. CN leads it 9-6. A trip to the Elite Eight on the line here this evening. Right to left comes Franklin. Crosses over, dribbles to her left-hand side, throws it out. Sutton, right point, dribbles once, throws it out. McKee past her, out of bounds, along the far right sideline near the right wing. And a turnover for North Georgia. It's second of the day. 9-6, Carson-Newman leads. 5:51 to go in the first. Price across the timeline, left to right for CN against man-to-man defense. Price will dribble to her right, fake the handoff to Smith, and shuffle it off to Simmerly. Ball fakes as she gets it right back. Dribbles out to the right wing, throws it out Wester top of the key. Wester dribbles to her left-hand side, bounces it to the left baseline Simmerly. Her shot's up, and it's blocked by Sutton, who comes away with it for North Georgia. So a big block there from Sutton. And now Franklin has it right to left coming across the timeline. Dribbles to the left wing, throws it out Schedule. Left wing, 3-pointers up. She misses it long. Rebound taken in by Marosites in the paint. She's already has 5. 5:18 to go in the first. Wester throws it to the right wing, and Price off of a screen to her left, dribbles to the free throw line, thought about a step back, instead hands it off to Marosites. Her 3-pointer is short, and the rebound tracked down on the left baseline by Franklin. 9-6, CN leads halfway through the first quarter in the Southeast Region Final. Franklin between the rings, dribbles off of a screen to her left, throws it out Sutton right point. She pulls the trigger on a deep jump shot and cans it. Range there from Sutton. She has 4 off the bench. The last 6 to North Georgia. It's a 1-point game with 4:48 to go in the first. Wester pulls up top of the key, jump shot, and she rains it home. Buffy Burson unhappy with the defense as Wester cans the jumper. It's 11-8, CN on top, 4:38 to go in the first. Schedule tosses it forward for Blankenship. Blankenship down the middle of the paint, bounces it over for McKee left block. She misses the layup, loose ball, Blankenship grabs it, puts a shot up, ball loose under the bucket, tapped around. Finally, Marosites comes away with it on the right baseline. A lot of opportunities for North Georgia, but no buckets. Wester the other way, dribbles down the right side of the paint, bounces out. Similarly, 7-foot jump shot is up and in along the right side of the paint. And CN back ahead by 5, 13-8, 4:10 to go in the first. Franklin in the backcourt is trapped, then throws it where it's deflected. Schedule grabs it, throws it forward. Ball deflected by Marosites, taken by Wester. 4-on-3 the other way. Wester throws it out Marosites. Right wing, three-pointers up, halfway down and out as it glides along the left side of the rim, off the backboard and drops short. Rebound to Franklin. She lobs it forward for Schedule, and Schedule is whistled for a traveling violation along this near left sideline with 3:52 to go. Good start for CN, a 13-8 lead with 3:52 to go in the first. We take our first pause in play in the Southeast Region Final on the Eagle Sports Network.
City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Newman is 5 of 11 from the floor here at the outset, and the Lady Eagles have the lead of 13-8 with 3:52 to go in the first. Katie Stubblefield and Tori Griffin are into the game for the first time in this one. Bree Smith running the point guard spot, CN ball. Stubblefield catches high post, dribbles to her right-hand side against Sutton, puts a shot up that's blocked by Sutton, her second block of the game. McKee comes away with it, dribbles the other way, throws it out to Caruso, right wing jump shot, rolls around the rim, drops off, rebound spiked by Wester off the backboard, and Griffin the one that grabs it. Griffin dribbles left, right into the front court for CN. 3.5 to go in the first. It's a 5-point game. Wester top of the key against Schedule. Ball fakes, crosses over, throws it out. Griffin right wing. Griffin dribbles to her left, bounces it inside. Wester, right-hand layup off the glass. She overshot it as it misses off the left-hand side, but she does draw a foul on Amber Schedule, her first and the team's third. Schedule had 25 points the first time around. Carson-Newman got the win, 94-90. 2 shots here for Wester, a 91% foul shooter on the season. 3:19 to go in the first, and the first shot from Wester tickles the twine, and she gets one more. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second shot from Wester, rolls out, glanced off the front of the rim, and it trickled around. Wester had a sequence earlier this year where she made 23 straight foul shots, but misses that one. And a turnover at the other end. Schedule tried to find a Grusa. Wester comes away with it, flips it over to Marosites. Marosites dribbles into the paint and loses possession of it. Loose ball on the baseline, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Carson-Newman. With 3:03 to go in the first, it's 14-8. Carson-Newman on top. As we'll see the first here of Kara Groover for North Georgia, the freshman from Newman. She replaces Schedule in the North Georgia lineup. 3:03 to go in the first, 14-8. Top-seeded CN against third-seeded North Georgia in the Southeast region. Inbound from Griffin, comes out to left wing. Wester, top of the key now, Marosites over to the right wing, and Smith. Smith back out top, Tori Griffin. Thought about a jumper, dribbles to her right, flips it out. Smith, top of the key. Smith dribbles to her right-hand side, down the lane. Right-hand shot, short. Looked like she might have traveled with it, but no whistle. And the possession comes down to Franklin. Franklin ahead to McKee. McKee dribbles to the middle of the paint. Right-hand runner on the way. It's too strong. Rebound tapped and taken by Sutton as she throws it out. Franklin wide open. Three-pointer. Rings it home from the top of the key. That ends a 2-minute scoring drought for North Georgia. It's 14-11. CN on top. 2.5 to go in the first. Kayla Marosites, left wing, gets a screen to her right-hand side, throws it out, Griffin right wing, and a whistle is underneath as Kayla Marosites sweeping through the lane was whistled for an offensive foul. Her first and the team's second. Now North Georgia can tie this ball game for the first time with a 3 or pull within 1. Harris Price is back on the floor for CN. She replaces Bree Smith. Inbound on the baseline comes to Franklin. Lobs it forward for Groover. Groover ahead to Agrusa. Agrusa splits a double team, throws it out. Left wing. McKee puts up her shot. It's too strong. Rebound juggled around, and Kayla Marosites rips it out of there. Here comes CN the other way. Price loses possession on the left baseline as she was trying to bounce a pass in, but regains. Price crosses over, throws it out left point Wester. Now right wing. Tori Griffin wide open look at a 3. It's all in. Pure chords from Griffin. CN's lead is 6. 2 minutes to go in the first. 17-11. CN on top. McKee dribbles in, hands it off to Sutton, kicks it out, right corner, and Groover. Groover throws it to the high post. Agrusa, foul line jump shot, air ball. Agrusa's been so good in this tournament, and an uncharacteristic miss from her, and she hears it from the fans here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. 17-11, Carson-Newman with the lead, 1:45 to go in the Southeast Region Final. NCAA Women's Basketball Championships. Price, top of the key, bounces it to the right elbow, and Wester off of a screen to her left, between the legs dribble. Agrusa gets a hand on it. Wester picks it up. Agrusa falls down, and Wester connects on the jumper. 7 for Mika Wester. The lead is a game high 8, 19-11 with 1:27 to go in the first. Groover in the front court for North Georgia in the All Blacks. Throws it cross court to McKee left wing. McKee will throw it back out. Franklin left point. She pulls the trigger from deep and rains it home again. Abby Franklin shoots it at 40%. That's her second 3. And with 1:13 to go in the first, it's 19-14. CN on top. Wester, top of the key, dribbles to her left, throws it out left baseline, Stubblefield. She dribbles to the paint. Right-hand shot is short, but an offensive foul whistled on Katie Stubblefield as Agrusa stepped in to take the charge. Dina Blankenship is back in, replacing Agrusa with 64 seconds to go in the first. The Marosites flip-flop. Kelsey's in for Kayla for CN. The twins from Elizabethan. 1:04 to go in the first. CN's lead is 5. Groover catches it, flips it forward for Franklin. Franklin dribbles past Wester into the front court and stops into the center circle and sets up the offense. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter of the round of 16 in the NCAA Women's Basketball Championships. McKee right wing, dribbles to her left. Bumps into Marosites, and a foul is whistled as McKee had lost her dribble. And the fans here dislike the call. So it'll be an inbound on the baseline for Groover. Groover throws it to McKee, right baseline. She lobs it inside. The ball poked out of her hands. Price taps it. Loose ball goes near midcourt, and it's last touched by Price. And I think Price wanted maybe a foul whistle as she bumped into McKee, but no call. 24 seconds on the shot clock, and Skidgel will come back in for some offensive firepower here late. 19-14. Carson-Newman leads North Georgia with 41.5 seconds to go in the first. Inbound at midcourt by Groover. Franklin's in the backcourt. Price applying a little bit of pressure as Franklin grabs it. Franklin jabs. She wants Groover to clear out as she now crosses the timeline. Groover dribbles to her right-hand side. Price on her defensively. Franklin picks up her dribble. Still has it. Throws it inside. The ball is deflected. Loose ball. And Griffin comes away with it. Here comes CN left to right. Griffin past Franklin. Now stops left wing. Crosses over. Throws it out. Kelsey Marosites top of the key. Dribbles to her right. Hands off Price. Price back to Kelsey. Right wing. 3-pointers up. It's long. Rebound is tapped by Wester. She saves it in. Griffin able to save it off of the foot of Dina Blankenship. And CN maintains possession. Alert play there by Griffin, and good hustle from Wester initially. 12.7 to go in the first. 5 points. CN lead. 12.7 left. Last shot with the shot clock turned off. Price will throw it into the left wing and Stubblefield. Now top of the key, Marosites 10 and 9. Marosites dribbles, hands off Price, 7 and 6. Price dribbles to her left, throws it out Kelsey. 5 and 4. Kelsey pull up jump shot, halfway down and out. Rebound taken in by Groover. 1 second left, and that's how the first 10 minutes come to a close inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Both sides playing fairly well on defense. Carson-Newman 33% defense, while Carson-Newman is shooting 41% on offense. And after the opening 10 minutes, it's the top seed in the Southeast region with the early edge. 19-14 is the margin here on the Eagle Sports Network.
I'd rather be golfing. Floating in a pool doesn't sound too bad. I'm grilling. I'd even rather change a flat tire. These are all things I would rather be doing right now than blowing insulation into my attic. But hey, I'm almost finished, and it'll help me save money on my electric bill. Money for my next round of golf. Save energy and money at togetherwesave.com.
Savings for Eagle fans just like you from AEC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 10.5 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
19-14. Carson-Newman has the lead on North Georgia, the number 1 versus the number 3 in the Southeast. And CN on defense to start it off in man-to-man. McKee catches right wing for North Georgia in the All Blacks. Throws it inside for Agrusa. Turns to her left. Left-hand shot. Rolls around the rim and drops through. Vanessa Agrusa with her first points of the day. 19-16. CN ahead. 9:40 to go in the second stanza. Price coming left to right. As she dribbles now off of the screen to her left. Stops. Crosses over. Bounces it to Simile. Right back to Price. Price dribbles out to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. Throws it Simile right point. Simile picks up the basketball and throws it to Price. Price hesitating. Now accelerating the left block. Left-hand teardrop. High arcing off the glass and short. Offensive rebound. Simile gives it over to Marosites. Her putback is blocked. She gets it back once more. And then a traveling violation whistled underneath on Kayla Marosites. And CN turns it over for the 4th time in the game. 19-16. CN with a lead. 9:15 to go in the first half. Schedule dribbles across the timeline. Picks up her dribble between the rings and gives it over to Agrusa. Right back Schedule. Schedule with a basketball, trying to get a clear out here. Price on her. Schedule dribbles to her right. Now back left, off of a couple screens. Throws it to McKee right corner. Back out to Schedule right wing. 12 and 11 to shoot as Agrusa gets it top of the key. Left wing it goes in Franklin. She pulls the trigger from deep again and hits it again. Her 3rd three-pointer of the game. And we're tied for the first time at 19. First 5 points of the quarter go to North Georgia. Price left to right across the timeline. Dribble handoff to Smith. Smith dribbles to her left, crosses over, stops at the top of the key, throws it back out. Price right wing. Price dribbles, hesitates against McKee, crosses over right to left, hesitates, throws it out Smith. Smith gets to the paint. Floater is short, rebound to McKee. She's the one that grabs it in the middle of the paint, and she gives it to Agrusa. Agrusa right to left the other way, dribbles down the right side. Paint has it back tap by Price, out of bounds on the baseline. 19 apiece. North Georgia can get its first lead of the game on this possession. 8:21 to go in the first half. A trip to the Elite Eight on the line in Sioux Falls. Schedule gets it right wing. Schedule bounces it back inside for Sutton. Sutton dribbles, puts up a right-hand shot, missed it too strong. Rebound into Marosites' hands. Her 9th rebound already. Marosites left to right for CN. We'll throw it over to the right wing and Price. Price dribbles to her left-hand side, pulls up, top of the key, three-pointer, short iron, offensive rebound to Kayla Marosites. And as she soared in, she draws a foul as Kayla Marosites picks up the foul on Julie McKee. It's her first of the quarter. Mika Wester is in, replacing Katie Stubblefield. Kayla Marosites with 10 rebounds in the first 12 minutes. North Georgia as a team has 14. Price inbounded on the baseline, gives it to Simmerly, left block. She puts up a right-hand shot and cashes it in all chords. Price finds Simmerly for Simmerly's 5th and 6th points. And it's 21-19, CN on top, 2+ minutes into the second stanza. Schedule over to Franklin, left-hand side, now into the front court and Schedule right wing. Schedule is trapped, throws it to Agrusa, high-low action into Sutton, right block, right-hand layup, off the window and home. 21 apiece, 7:40 to go in the second. Price coming quickly the other way, left to right, crossing over, handing off Smith, right wing. Smith off of a screen, dribbles to the middle of the paint, and then dribbles it off of her foot, and Agrusa, the benefactor. Ball out forward for Franklin. Franklin to the right block, right-hand layup, she missed it. Rebound comes down to Simmerly, ahead to Marosites, then Wester. Wester ahead to Smith. Smith shovels it off. Simmerly dribbles to the right block. Right-hand layup off the glass and in. 23-21. CN back on top. 7:15 to go in the first half. Franklin in the backcourt, lobs it forward. Agrusa over to Schedule. Now back McKee. McKee bounces it in for Sutton. She loses possession of it, and it goes out of bounds. She had a wide open layup, and she lost the handle of it on the catch. And a turnover for North Georgia. It's 7:04 to go in the first half. It's 23-21. Carson-Newman with the lead. Price coming left to right into the front court. Bouncing it to the high post and Simile turns to her right, then hands off to her left and Wester. Wester dribbles, pulls up along the left side lane, misses it a little strong, and the rebound drops on the ground before coming into Sutton's hand. Bounce pass from Agrusa ahead to Franklin, lobs it nearly over the head of Schedule. She's just able to climb the ladder and grab it, and then throw it off of the leg of Simmerly. Out of bounds on the baseline. 6:43 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman's lead is 2. And here comes Mackenzie Dara and Kara Groover replacing Sutton and Franklin. Franklin, 9 points, leading all scorer right now, will take a breather. Her first spot on the bench in this game. 2-point lead for CN on defense. Inbound to Schedule left wing. Schedule looks inside, throws it out. Groover gets Price in the air. One dribble, then throws it back out to Grusa, top of the key. Over to Schedule, left wing. 3-pointers up there. It's long. Rebound is tipped into the air, and Simmerly's there to grab it. Hands off Smith. Here comes CN left to right. Over to Price, right wing. Price dribbles to her right. Looks inside. Wester's got position, and now gives it to her. Right back to Price, right wing. Pumps on a jump shot, dribbles to her left. Puts a shot up. It's short. Rebound is tracked down by Marosites. Saves it in play where Groover taps it out of play on a pass intended for Smith left wing. And now here's Zena Blankenship coming back into the game to replace Schedule. And now Tori Griffin will give Harris Price a bit of a break. 6:16 to go in the first. Both sides using subs, trying to give some of their starters some breathers. 23-21, CN on top with just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Wester left wing against Blankenship. Off to her left, pull up. 20-foot jump shot, foot on the line, missed it short. Rebound taken in by Groover, and she outlets it for Agrusa. Quickly ahead to McKee. McKee will accelerate right to left. Gets down the right side lane, throws it out Dara. Dara gets into the paint. Right-hand shot blocked by Wester. Loose ball, and it's Smith that takes it away from Blankenship under the bucket. Smith throws it cross court. Ball is tapped into the air. Tapped then out of bounds. And it's off of Mika Wester of Carson-Newman. Cross-court pass came from the top of the key looking for Wester. And it was deflected, and then Wester was the last one to touch it, trying to tap it out. 5:50 to go here in the first half. CN just 2 of 9 here in the second stanza, but leads by 2. North Georgia basketball as Blankenship gets it high post, throws it inside for Dara. Tapped out of her hands and taken by Marosites. Marosites will slow things down and now cross into the front court as she let everybody blow by her. Hands off, Wester left wing. Wester to her left, throws back out. Marosites left corner, dribbles to her left, throws it out. Wester left wing. Wester cross-court pass to Griffin, right wing. 17-16 to shoot. Griffin off of 2 screens, dribbles down the left side of the paint, puts a shot up. It's no good, but she does draw a foul on Mackenzie Dara. And Dara picks up her first. More substitutes for North Georgia after the first free throw here from Griffin. CN 3 of 4 there so far today. 81% on the year is Griffin. No points in the last 2:20 for North Georgia. First shot from Griffin rolls off the rim, hit the front of the iron, rolled around and dropped off. So it's Schedule and Sutton in for Agrusa and Dara. Two-point lead for CN. They've led throughout. We've had 2 ties. Griffin, one more shot, puts it up there and cans it. And it's a 3-point lead, 24-21. 5:20 to go here in the first half. In the backcourt, it's Groover, flips it forward for Blankenship. Blankenship picks up her dribble, top of the key, looks for Groover. Now we'll hand it off to her left wing. Groover ball fakes, dribbles off of a screen to her right, crosses back over left. Still has the rock in her hands, gives it over to Sutton right point. Sutton looking, she's open, passes on a jump shot, dribbles into the paint, spins back left, and a traveling violation whistled on Julianne Sutton. Tremendous crowd here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Basically no empty seats. There is some people standing in some of the little lanes here in this gym as Price replaces Smith for CN. And it is Franklin back into the game for North Georgia, giving McKee a break. 5:01 to go in the first half. Southeast Region Final. CN leads at 24-21. Who gets a little bit of breathing room here before halftime? Simmerly, right elbow. Throws it to Marosites. Marosites dribbles along the right side lane. Dribbles it out now right wing. Marosites keeps her dribble and throws it out left point and Price. Left wing and Griffin. Griffin bounces it for Simmerly, left elbow. Simmerly wants to hand off. Now gives it to Wester. Wester behind the back dribble. Crosses over against Sutton. Pull up. Jump shot 15 feet. She rings it home. Wester with 9. CN leads it 26-21. 4.5 to go in the first half. Franklin lobs it across the timeline for Groover, right wing. Groover dribbles to her right. Bounces it back, right to left. Gruber bounces out to Blankenship right point. Blankenship to the top of the key in Franklin. She's already hit 3 threes as she dribbles off of her right. Spins around, is able to evade defenders, throws it out. Sutton, left point, jump shot from 20 feet. She cans it. 26-23. CN on top, 4:07 to go first half. Price accelerates the other way, hands off Marosites. Marosites dribbles to her left, picks up her bounce, throws it to the high post and Simmerly. Simmerly bounces it for Wester, shuffles it off. Griffin, left block, jumpers up, and in. Tori Griffin now with 6. CN's lead is 5, 28-23, 3:50 to go in the first half. Schedule left wing for North Georgia as they break the press. To the top of the key, Franklin. Franklin will use the screen from Blankenship to her right, loses possession, gets it back, dribbles down the right side lane, throws it out. Gruber right wing. Gruber juggled it, gains it, top of the key, throws it inside for Blankenship. Blankenship's right-hand shot is short, and a foul is whistled on Mika Wester. That'll send Dina Blankenship to the free throw line. 3:33 left here in the first half. Carson-Newman's margin is 5, 28-23. Can the Lady Eagles get some momentum here entering the break, or does North Georgia have a comeback before halftime? We find out next on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
Southeast Region semifinal, or final action rather, here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. It is top-seeded Carson-Newman and third-seeded North Georgia for a chance to get to the Elite Eight in Sioux Falls. North Georgia is down by 5, but Dina Blankenship can change that with 2 foul shots. 72% shooter on the year. The senior from Canton, Georgia, will get a pair. The right-hander puts the first shot up and misses it. Hit the right side of the rim, and it dropped off the left-hand side. One more here for Blankenship. 28-23. 3:33 left in the first half. Blankenship's second shot goes in, straight through, and it's 28-24. CN on top with 3.5 to go before the break. Wester, left-hand side, over left wing in Stubblefield, uses a screen to her right, throws back Wester left wing, she dribbles to her left, throws it out left corner and Griffin. Griffin to Simmerly, right back to Griffin, left wing. Griffin dribbles to her right-hand side and hands it off Wester left wing. Wester jabbing, now dribbling down the left side lane, left-hand layup off the glass, rolls around the rim, it drops in, and one! Mika Wester with 11 for CN. And the lead is 6. Waiting to see who this foul is on here for North Georgia. Should be Sutton, I believe. She was the one that fell to the ground. That drives you nuts as a coach when the official doesn't even know. When the official doesn't even know who the foul's on. So they'll go with Sutton, 42. Sutton was pointing at her chest, but official saw her fall down and couldn't keep a track on her number, but sometimes it happens. Foul shot from Wester. She's 1 of 2 there. She rolls this one and hit the front of the rim. Roll along the left side of the cylinder before dropping through. 7-point game, 3:08 to go in the first half, 31-24. Blankenship, top of the key, hands it off to a cutting Gruber. Gruber's left-hand shot, she shot it too strong, and the rebound to Simmerly. Bounces it forward for Price, left to right comes CN. Price accelerates, crosses over left to right, gets down the right side of the paint, right-hand layup off the glass, and in. Largest lead of the night for CN, 33-24, 2:50 to go before the break. Carson-Newman has made it the last 4. Franklin spins around to her left-hand side, throws it to the top of the key, and Franklin, now the right wing, Gruber. Gruber dribbles to her right, past Griffin, and now we'll get a foul before the shot. Griffin was going to give up a layup, but instead she used a hand check. And Griffin picks up her first. It's the team's second. Carson-Newman leads 33-24 with 2:36 to go in the first half. Inbound from Groover comes to Schedule right wing. Schedule picks up her dribble, bounces it inside for Sutton. Double team, right hand shot, off the window and in for Sutton. Julianne Sutton having a nice game. She has 10 already as they trail by 7. CN ball ahead. Griffin into the paint, throws it out. High post, jump shot, similarly is short. Rebound is taken in by Franklin along the left side of the paint. Franklin throws it in the front court for Schedule left wing. Schedule throws it out, Franklin left point. 2:12 to go, CN leading it by 7. Sutton left point. Ball fakes, throws it out to left wing and Schedule. Schedule back out to Groover, top of the key. Groover throws it to the right point and Blankenship. 13 and 12 to shoot. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Franklin, right wing, three-pointers up and in again. CN keeping their hands down on Franklin, and she's making him pay. 5 unanswered for North Georgia, cuts it to 4 with 1:50 left. Price has it, top of the key, thought about a jumper, hands it off similarly, right back to Price. Right-hand shot, blocked out of bounds by Sutton with 1:44 left in the first half. Kayla Marosites and Bree Smith are back in as Tori Griffin and Jekka similarly get breaks. 33-29 with 1:44 to go here in the first half. Agrusa will come back in as well as McKee. Blankenship and Groover step out. 1:44 left in the first half. It's a 4-point game in favor of the home team in the Southeast Region Final, Carson-Newman. Price to fire it in, throws it out to the top of the key and Smith. Smith crosses over right to left, spins into the paint. Right-hand shot was blocked. She goes tumbling to the ground. She wanted a foul. No whistle. McKee came away with it. She sprints into the front court, throws it out where it's deflected by Wester, tapped by Marosites, taken by Wester, throws it for Price, wide open at the other end. An overpass, though. Now Price gets into the lane, dribbles it out. Price picks up her dribble, throws it to Smith. Smith, left wing. CN had an easy layup, but an overpass. Wester, right point, dribbling, losing her dribble, picks it up, backdoor pass to Marosites, shuffles it off the left block. Katie Stullfield, right-hand layups, too strong, offensive rebound, Smith, and she draws a foul underneath before the shot. Let's see who it's on. It is on McKee, and that is her second personal foul. And Groover will come back into the game and replace Franklin. 1:10 to go in the first half. Oh no, check that. Franklin will stay in and it'll be McKee coming in. 1:10 to go in the first half. CN's lead is 4, 33-29. Price to fire it in on the baseline. Price throws it out Wester left wing. Wester dribbles to her left, steps through a defender and puts up a left-hand shot off the glass. Wester with 14 first half points. The lead is 6. Agrusa coming the other way, throwing it out Groover. Now inside for Sutton. Sutton throws it out, top of the key. Franklin, three-pointers up there. This one she misses. Rebound taken in by Kayla Marosites. Her 12th of the half. Under a minute to go, CN's lead is 6. Wester right point to the right corner and Price. Price off of the screen, crosses over right to left. Gets to the top of the key, looks inside, bounces it for Wester. Wester dribbles, turns once, puts up a left-hand shot, hits the front of the rim, and drops it. 16 for Wester, and it's 37-29. 33 seconds left in the first half. Groover comes right to left across the timeline. CN leads by 8. Chance of defense inside of Holt Fieldhouse in the Southeast Region Final. Left wing, Franklin for North Georgia. Top of the key, Schedule. 4-second differential, shot to game clock. Schedule dribbles back left, picks up her bounce, throws it out to Agrusa, top of the key. Agrusa dribbles to her right, 9 and 8 to shoot. Agrusa down the right side lane, runs over Stubblefield, and it's off of Agrusa, out of bounds with 10 seconds to go in the half. CN gets the stop, and with 10 seconds to go, it's 37-29. Blankenship will come back into the game, and Agrusa will step out. Carson-Newman can score on this possession and get its largest lead of the game before halftime. 9 and 8 as Price accelerates left to right, 7 and 6 as she comes to the top of the key, off of the screen, stops left point, three-pointers up there, it's long, rebound is taken in by Franklin on her knee at the free throw line, and the first 20 minutes are in the books in the Southeast Region Final. Carson-Newman has the edge. It is a 8-point game at halftime. North Georgia goes the final 2 minutes without points, and Carson-Newman's lead is 8. 37-29 here at halftime in the Southeast Region Final with a trip to the Elite 8 on the line. Who gets there? 20 minutes will tell the tale. 20 minutes in the books. As we step out, come back with a ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeAndEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pets, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeAndEagles.com. Visit today.
At the Kate Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Kate Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Kate Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Kate Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit kateinsuranceagency.com.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Truth be told, your electricity comes from people power, from the hard-working efficiency of the men and women of your electric co-op. Their dedication to providing reliable electricity has kept families and friends connected for generations. And thankfully, people power is one energy source that you can always depend on. Learn more about the power of your co-op membership at togetherwesave.com.
Powering Mossy Creek, we're AEC, member-owned and service-driven. It's halftime. Stats, a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard, and interviews are headed your way.
Side of the right block, and Simmerly, and she finishes up off the window.
But now here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
Halftime at Holt Fieldhouse, where top-seeded Carson-Newman, ranked 6th in the country, has the advantage on the North Georgia Nighthawks, 37-29. A chance to get to the regional final is on the line here tonight. This is the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report. Check out the official online store of Carson-Newman. ShopSeeAndEagles.com features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopSeeAndEagles.com is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Halftime stats. We take a look at those. Carson-Newman shoots 39% in the first half. Carson-Newman shoots 41% in the first half to hold this lead. 15 of 37 from the field in the opening 20 minutes of basketball as Carson-Newman holds on to this lead here at the break of 8 points. CN goes just 2 of 8 from deep, but make 5 of 7 from the free throw line to hold on to this margin. Mika Wester leads all scorers. She has 16 points on 7 of 11 shooting in the first half of basketball. So it is a 8-point lead. That's Wester's first half stats. Similarly with 8 points and 4 boards. Kayla Marosites, 2 points, 0 of 3 shooting, but she has 12 rebounds. She's trying to become the first player for Carson-Newman with 20 rebounds in this millennium in a game. 6 points for Tori Griffin, 5 points and 4 assists for Harris Price in the game. On the other side, North Georgia, 12 of 30, that's 40%. 4 of 11 from deep, 36%. And 1 of 2 from the free throw line, that is 50% from the floor in the opening half. North Georgia led in scoring. Abby Franklin made 4 3-pointers in the first half. She has 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Julianne Sutton off the bench, 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting, 4 rebounds and 3 blocks for her. 2 points apiece from Agrusa and McKee. And Amber Skidgel, who's the team's leading scorer, has yet to score. She's 0 of 3. All of her shots have come from deep in this contest. Hustle points, CN leads 18-12 in the paint. It's 5-5 in points off turnovers. CN on top in second chance points 7-3 and fast break points 10-2, but trailing in bench points at 12-6. The score was tied 2 times. Harris Price made the first shot of the game. Ever since then, Carson-Newman has had the lead. North Georgia has never been on top in this game. Carson-Newman has an 8-point game trying to get to the Elite Eight for the first time in school history. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have a national champion join us. Tanner Stepp will join us next on the Eagle Sports Network in the Southeast region. Final.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military. I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard and thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the no-problem company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
You're on the couch watching the game, and your friend hands you an ice-cold bottle of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. This is a big moment. That's the sound you love. And that new and improved taste? Yeah, that's the refreshing, delicious, real Coca-Cola taste that you just can't get enough of. All this with 0 sugar and 0 calories. Perfection. And then, touchdown! Refresh your game day with the new and improved taste of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Back inside a Holt Fieldhouse where it's an 8-point lead for top-seeded Carson-Newman in the Southeast Region Final, and we're pleased to be joined by a national champion, Tanner Stepp. Happy to have you along. Tanner, first and foremost, let's hear what your emotion was when you cleared that bar of 2.7 and realized that you had a chance to be a national champion.
Honestly, it was a pretty surreal moment. I was in a similar position last year outdoors, and unfortunately I was the one that got bumped out and ended up finishing second. But once the guy went after me and fouled, and it was official that I was the national champion, it was pretty awesome.
2.17. You hadn't cleared that all year. What were your thoughts leading up to that jump, and what were you thinking about as you were running up for your final jump?
This year I've had several attempts at bars around that height. I jumped at 216 a few times. I jumped at 217 once, and like you said, I wasn't able to clear it. So going into it, I just cleared 214, which was my previous best, and it felt good. I knew that if I could just repeat that exact jump, I could clear it, and that's what happened.
You've been with your brother the whole time. What was it like to share that moment with your brother, being able to hand you that national championship trophy?
That was pretty awesome. Being in the position I was, it was pretty cool. Not only being able to win the national championship, but to have my brother there with me, and my dad was there as well. It was special.
Speaking with Tanner Stepp, he is a national champion in the high jump, 2.17 meter. That's about 7.5 feet. And Tanner, for you, you've worked hard throughout your career. You've been an All-American a bunch of times before, but to have a national championship next to your name, how does that culminate your career? I know you still have outdoor left, but how does it kind of culminate things for you, all the hard work, all the hours that you put in to be on top of that podium?
It's really awesome. That was kind of the one thing that I hadn't done. I'd been all over the board. I had been, like I said, runner-up. I'd been first team, second team. I hadn't made an All-American team at all before, so really going in, that was the goal, was to just win the national championship. And to have that and to bring that home to Carson-Newman is pretty cool, not only for me but for my track team, for my coaches, and for just the whole school in general. It's really awesome.
I know that high jump is your specialty. It's pretty much all you've done since you've been here, but you wanted to do the long jump as well. Coach Need said that if you won the national championship, you got to do the long jump. So now how excited are you once you get to outdoor to do the long jump?
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I'm terrible at the long jump, but I enjoy doing it, so we'll see what happens. It'll be fun at least.
When you look forward to the outdoor season, I don't think that you've lost in any event that you've been in this season. You've been number one in every single event in the indoor that you've been in this year. What's your mindset going into the outdoor, wanting another national championship?
Hopefully I can take this momentum from indoor and keep going outdoor, hopefully jump around what I have, and then have another big day at the national championships and come home with another national championship trophy.
Tanner, congratulations on winning a national championship.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Tanner Stepp. It's 37-29. Carson-Newman with the lead here at the break. We'll come back with the start of the second half next on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa has been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for 10.5 years for the Lakeway area. Lisa's cares about customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's Country Kitchen has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Here's something worth shouting.
From the hilltops to the rooftops.
You're a member of an electric cooperative.
That means you have a say.
A voice in how your co-op is run.
In what's best for the community.
Power to the people.
For the people.
From the people.
Doesn't that sound good?
Learn more about the power of your co-op membership
at togetherwesave.com.
Member owned and service driven. We're AEC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, losing her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, three from Bergstrom is up and good! As the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagle Sports Network.
At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. At Cade Insurance, we're your local agents, real, live members of the community, only 2 blocks from Carson-Newman. We understand the importance of having the proper coverages for your vehicle, whether it be taking a drive through the Smoky Mountains or just driving around listening to your Eagles play. Our team at Cade Insurance can help you get the best coverages with the best companies at competitive prices. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today, or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, ShopSeeingEagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. Best gear in the business. Visit ShopSeeingEagles.com today.
37-29, your score at halftime in favor of top-seeded Carson-Newman on its home floor. Before we start the second half of action, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Eagle Sports Network. Holt Fieldhouse is the site for tonight's Southeast Region Final between top-seeded Carson-Newman, ranked 6th in the country, and third-seeded North Georgia, 25th in WBCA coaches poll. And we're just about ready to start the second half of action here on the Eagle Sports Network. Carson-Newman has pretty much held the lead throughout. In the first meeting this year, North Georgia led. It's one of 3 games in which Carson-Newman has trailed by double digits, but so far tonight, The Eagles have been on top. Fans applauding here as we start the second half of action. 1-3-1 look here for North Georgia out of the break. CN basketball on the right wing. It's Price. Bounces it to Marosites, top of the key over to Wester. Wester lobs it back to Marosites. Back to Price, right corner. Passes on a triple. Throws it cross court. Wester. Wester dribbles. Throws it toward the corner where Smith picks it up. Smith with 13 and 12 to shoot. Gives it to Marosites, left corner. Marosites back out. Smith. Smith crosses over. Bounces it from Marosites, left wing. Passes on a jumper. Dribbles left baseline. Bounces it again. Puts a shot up. That's blocked by Dara. And a good defensive possession for North Georgia as Franklin throws across court to Schedule. Schedule picks up her bounce. Throws it out to Blankenship, top of the key. Over the right wing and Franklin. 8-point lead for CN. North Georgia basketball in the second half. Agruso, right corner with the ball. Throws it inside for Schedule. Schedule out to Franklin, top of the key. Dribbles to her left. All the way over toward the left corner before throwing it back out. Agruso, left wing. 9 and 8 to shoot. Schedule on the right wing with it. 7 and 6. Schedule dribbles to her left. Throws it out. Dara, left elbow jump. Shot's too strong. Marosites there for her 13th forward in the middle of the paint. Gives it forward for Wester. Wester dribbles into the front court. Right hand dribble all the way to the right block. Behind the back bounce. Left hand hook shot is straight through. Mika Wester with 18 points. And the lead is double digits for the first time in the game at 39-29. 8:45 to go in the third. Right wing, and it's Agruso. Agruso dribbles to her right and then throws it out. Back top of the key, Franklin. More chance of defense from the home crowd. Blankenship top of the key, throws it into Dara. Right block, one dribble, right hand shot, off the window and in for Mackenzie Dara. Her first points of the game in 5 tries. Smith quickly the other way, spins into the paint, left hand shot, missed it short. Can't get her own miss. Now she gets it in the left corner and throws it out to Kayla Marosites. And a foul is called. Mike Mitzi was calling for time, but they'll call the foul instead, and it goes on Vanessa Agrusa. That is her second personal foul, and the team's first. 39-31. CN on top with 8:19 to go in the third. Price in the left corner will fire it in, gives it out to Smith between the rings. Smith dribbles to her right, hesitates, gets all the way to the right block. Right hand layup, she overshot it. Agrusa might have affected it, but it was rebounded by Blankenship. Over to Agrusa. Agrusa crosses over, dribbles it off of her leg, and cannot track it down. Wester was there defensively, and Agrusa was the one that turned it over. 39-31, 8:07 to go in the third. Carson-Newman with the lead, looking to get to Sioux Falls in the Elite Eight for the first time ever. 1-3-1 look again for North Georgia. Marosites dribbles it off of the foot of Agrusa. It's kicked, and there'll be an inbound play on the near left sideline for Carson-Newman. It'll be Marosites to inbound it with 7:58 to go in the third. CN 1 of 4, North Georgia 1 of 2 with the turnover in this quarter. Inbound comes to Simmerly, who gives it right back to Marosites. Now to Wester, 30 feet from the bucket, dribbles, throws it cross court. Smith, right corner, pulls the trigger from 3, hits it long, offensive rebound. Simmerly dribbles along the baseline, throws it out Wester left point. Now Price right wing. Price dribbles to her left hand pass inside. It's deflected by Blankenship, taken by Simmerly, and then as she's trying to pass it, it's deflected and taken by Schedule. Schedule down the right side of the lane, right hand layups off the glass and through the cords. 39-33. Carson-Newman with the lead, 7.5 to go in the third. Marosites left wing, throws it back to Price. Price looks to her left, more zone defense as it comes out Wester. Now to the right corner and Smith. She pulls the trigger again from 3. This one's short, hits the left side of the rim. Offensive rebound, Marosites. Back out Price. Price top of the key, throws back Marosites left wing. Now Wester left elbow, dribbles down left side of paint, scoops up a shot. It's short, rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Smith. And Carson-Newman has started 1 of 7 from the field. And leading it by 6 points as Sutton and McKee come back in. Dara and Blankenship take a break. CN has missed its last 5 after getting the first points here of the half. 39-33, 7:05 to go in the third quarter. A trip to the Elite Eight on the line. Franklin for North Georgia has it, dribbles left wing, throws it out at Grusa, top of the key. Now to a Schedule, left wing. Schedule, left wing, 3-pointers up, and it's straight in as she barely hit the rim before dropping it home. 39-36, 6:50 to go in the third. More zone look as the bounce pass comes to Marosites. She tosses it to the right corner and Smith. Smith goes cross court for Price left wing. Wide open look at a 3-pointer. This one she rattles home, and CN stops a 7-0 North Georgia run to get it down to 39-36, and now it's 42-36 with 6.5 to go in the third. Franklin with it, and a foul is whistled on Harris Price as she's reaching in against Franklin. And Price has picked up her second personal foul. Corey Griffin will come into the game and replace Bree Smith. 6:28 to go in the third. 42-36. Carson-Newman with the lead. North Georgia is 3 of 4 to start the second half from the field. Left to right comes Franklin. Gives it out to Sutton, 25 feet from the bucket. Now Agrusa, high post. Agrusa down the right side of the paint. Right-hand layup off the glass. Rolls around the rim and drops home. And Agrusa draws a foul on Simmerly. It is her first and the team's second. 42-38. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Agrusa to the line for the first time in this game. She shoots it at 73% and makes the foul shot. 42-39, 6:20 to go in the third. CN with the lead and the ball. Over to the left wing, the ball is tipped by McKee, and it goes out of bounds near left sideline. North Georgia using a lot of this 1-3-1 look here against Carson-Newman. Let's see how the Lady Eagles attack it. Marosites to Price. Price with the Agrusa at the head of that 1-3-1, applies some pressure. Price picks up her bounce, throws it out Wester. Wester dribbles to her left, gives it back to Price. Price dribbles to her left-hand side. Back to Griffin, right wing, passes on a jumper. Cross-court pass over to Marosites left wing. Back out Price. Price dribbles, lobs it to the right corner. Mika Wester, baseline jumpers, long. Rebound into Agrusa's hands in the middle of the paint. CN 2 of 9 to start the third quarter. Leading by 3 with 5:49 to go in the third. Agrusa the other way, left-hand layup. She left it short. Rebound taken in by Wester. She chugs the other way, right to left. Wester dribbles to the free throw line. Pull-up jump shots up. Missed it long. Rebound tapped and taken by Marosites. Out Price. Left wing. Three-pointers up. It's short. Rebound taken in by McKee. McKee has it swiped out of her hands by Griffin. Taken by Price. Price crosses over on the baseline and it's kicked out of play by McKee. Carson-Newman, 1 of its last 9. 2 of 11 from the floor to begin this third quarter. 5:27 to go in the third. 42-39. Carson-Newman with the edge. Griffin to inbound on the baseline. Will fire it in here. Gives it to Wester, left baseline. Now on top of the key Marosites. Over the right wing of Price. Price back to Griffin, left wing. She pulls the trigger from deep. She rains it home. CN's lead back to 6. Griffin with 9. It's 45-39. 5:13 to go in the third. CN trying to look for those three-point shots now. Franklin with it for North Georgia. Left to right they come in the All Blacks. Franklin to the right wing off of the screen. Picks up her bounce, looks inside, gives it out to Skidgel at top of the key. Skidgel dribbles off of the screen to her left-hand side, pulls the trigger from the left elbow jumper and rains it home. 45-41. CN on top, 4:50 to go in the third. Marosites left wing, crosses over, dribbles, throws it out. Price, right point, three-pointer from Price is up. It's in. Harris Price connects from deep. The lead back to 7. 48-41. 4:40 to go in the third. McKee the other way, trips to the ground, loses possession of it, and it's out of bounds, off of McKee. A turnover for North Georgia. CN, after starting 2 of 11, have made back-to-back shots, and the lead is back to 7 points as we step out for a breather. 48-41. CN on top in the Southeast Region Final with 4:56 to go in the third quarter on the Eagle Sports Network.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Carson-Newman started the second half 2 of 11, but they've made their last 2 and lead it by 7 with 4:35 to go in the round of 16 in the NCAA Women's Basketball Championships. A trip to Sioux Falls on the line tonight. Wester, right elbow for CN off of the screen, pulls up, free throw line, had it blocked, loose ball, tapped around, Marosites collects on the left wing for CN, and now the shot clock never reset. It's at 13, and now the question is, did Franklin possess the basketball long enough to reset the shot clock? So they say that Franklin indeed held possession of the ball So they said that Franklin had possession of the ball long enough, had a dribble, and that means the shot clock goes to 28 instead of at 13. So it'll be CN ball on this near left sideline with 4:19 to go in the third. 48-41. Carson-Newman on top, ranked 6th in the nation. North Georgia's 25th. Price catches it near midcourt and dribbles to her right. Price crosses over, gets down the right side of the paint, stops there, hands it off to Griffin. Griffin dribbles to her left off of the screen. Accelerates to the left block, and we get a whistle here. And a armbar foul on Blankenship as Blankenship picks up her first. Team second. 4:09 to go in the third. 48-41 in a packed house in Holt Fieldhouse in the southeast region. Inbound comes to Wester. She hands it right back. Price, left corner, pulls the trigger from 3, misses it long. Rebound tapped around, and it's Marosites that has another one. Her 17th of the night. Simmerly dribbles out toward the top of the key, gives it out. Price, now back out. Marosites, right wing, 3's up. It's short, and the rebound into Gruber's hands on the left wing. Or on the left block, rather. She dribbles left to right for North Georgia. Dribbles down the right side lane, floats it inside. Sutton catches on the left block and uses the glass to deposit it through the cylinder. 48-43, Carson-Newman's lead with 3:40 to go in the third. 3:37 left as Simmerly catches at the high post for CN. Turns to her right, dribbles, and hands off Griffin right wing. She pulls the trigger from 3. It's flat. Rebound is tapped and taken by Franklin at the free throw line. Now here comes Franklin left to right for North Georgia. Over to the right wing, it is Gruber. Gruber bounces it in, looking for Blankenship, and Kayla Marosites is there with a reach-in foul, picking up her second and the team's third. Carson-Newman hasn't had a player grab 20 boards since 1995, 8,448 days ago, and Kayla Marosites has 17 of them right now. 48-43, 3:19 to go in the third. Inbound on the baseline from Gruber. Gruber throws it out right corner in Agrusa. Agrusa has her pass deflected, and it's taken by Marosites. Another steal for CN. Wester catches it at the midcourt stripe, dribbles into the front court, right hand, hands off, right wing, and Price. Price dribbles to her left, crosses back over, flips it out, Griffin. Griffin spins into the lane, right hand teardrop is up, it's too strong. Rebound tap toward the corner, Marosites there for another rebound. Marosites dribbles it out to the right wing. CN leads by 5, 2:55 to go in the third. Price crossing over right to left, not using a screen, handing off to Griffin. Griffin stopping at the top of the key, dribbles to her right, bounces it out Marosites. She dribbles to the paint, flips it over to the right, blocking Mika Wester, a tough catch, but she's able to gather it and put it in. 20 points for Wester. The lead back to 7, 50-43 with 2:38 to go in the third. Franklin coming the other way, off of the screen, is shut down by Price. Throws it out, Sutton left elbow, ball fakes, dribbles once, throws it out, Gruber top of the key. Gruber with 17 and 16 to shoot, dribbles to her left, halts, stops, throws to the right elbow, and Sutton inside for Blankenship, right block. She catches and puts a shot in off the glass. 50-45. North Georgia is 7 of 9 from the floor here in this quarter. Wester left wing for CN, dribbles, backs down, throws it out Sellafield left baseline. She crosses over and then throws it out Marosites left point. Back to left wing and Wester. Wester jabs to her left, dribbles, stops baseline, pull up, short iron. Griffin's there for the rebound, passes it out to Stubblefield. Now right point and Price. 1:55 to go in the third. CN leads by 5. Wester back out Price. Price hesitating around. She dribbles over toward the left-hand side, throws it out to Griffin as Price had the ball come up into her right wrist, and she's whistled for a traveling violation. It's the 8th turnover of the game for Carson-Newman. 50-45. CN leads with 1:48 to go in the third. CN looking for a stop. North Georgia looking to make a 4th straight shot from the field. Down by 5. Franklin left to right into the front court. Franklin picks up her bounce, throws it to Sutton left point. Sutton back to Franklin. Franklin lobs it for Blankenship, high post. Blankenship will spin, look inside, dribble to her right, throws it out. Gruber, 3-pointers on the way, missed it long. Marosites is there, her 19th rebound of the night. She dribbles right to left in the front court for CN. Marosites crosses over, gets to the left block, picks up her bounce, throws it out to the left wing, and Griffin. Griffin over to Price, right point. Price dribbles to her right, shuffles it off, left wing and Marosites. Back to the left corner and Price. Price dribbles, looks to cross over, and throws it out. Griffin top of the key. 10 and 9 to shoot as Stubblefield catches it left block, dribbles to the paint, shuffles, or puts a shot up off the glass, and an offensive foul is whistled on Katie Stubblefield. And the fans, they thought it was an and one, and that's a big play. Chuck that one up. Could have been a 50, potentially a 53-48 game. Instead, it stays at 50-45. 1:04 to go in the third. North Georgia trying to put a dent in this deficit before the fourth. Franklin lobs it over to McKee, right wing. McKee gets a screen to her left, dribbles to the free throw line. Shot is short. Wester taps the rebound, and it's over to Sutton, right block. Back out McKee in the middle of the paint. She puts a shot up. That's short. Wester this time squeezes the rock in the middle of the paint. 44 seconds left in the third. It's 50-45. CN on top. Stubblefield right block of the basketball. And let's see, we get a whistle and a foul here on McKee as Wester was slicing down the lane. Away from the ball, McKee has picked up her third. So third foul on McKee with a 5-point lead. Carson-Newman with the ball on the baseline. 37.8 to go in the third quarter. Inbound here from Price. Price will hold on to the basketball and fire it to the left corner in Stubblefield. Inside it goes, left block. Wester, her shot's blocked. Rebound taken in by Marosites. She's putting a shot up in the middle of the paint, and she draws a foul. And this one's on McKee, and that is her fourth personal foul. So McKee has picked up 2 in the matter of about 5 seconds. And with 33.1 left, Kayla Marosites gets to the line. 2 points for Marosites, but 19 rebounds for Kayla Marosites. She gets 2 shots. Both of her points have come here at the line. First one is up, and it rattles out. 2 of 3 now at the line. CN as a team 5 of 8. Amber Schedul's back in with McKee coming out. 50-45. CN hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. Marosites to get one more foul shot. Spins the basketball, puts the shot up there, misses it long, and a rebound into Groover's hands. Groover dribbles left to right. She's trapped as she picks up her dribble, then throws it cross court to Franklin. 2+ second differential. Shots a game clock. Franklin between the rings in a 5-point game. Franklin will play for nearly the last shot here of the third. Franklin dribbles to her right. Price is there to shut that down. Gives it out Sutton top of the key. Lobs it inside for Blankenship. Blankenship's right-hand shot off the glass. 3-point game. 6 seconds left. Inbound comes to Price. 4 and 3. Price near midcourt. Right-hand runners up, and it's too strong. And that's how the quarter comes to a close. Carson-Newman goes the final 2:37. Or 2:44 rather. Without points as North Georgia goes 8 of 13 from the field in the quarter. And it's just a 3-point game with 10 minutes to play. Carson-Newman trying to get to the Elite Eight for the first time in program history as we step out here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Meet Walter.
Hey, Doc, got my prescription ready?
Walter saves money at the pharmacy.
Here you go, Walter. Oh, don't forget my Co-op Connections card.
Saving money is easy with the Co-op Connections card. You can save up to 85% on prescriptions at over 60,000 pharmacies nationwide.
Walter, your Co-op Connections card just saved you 40%.
And best of all, it's free to Co-op members just like Walter and you.
Eagle fans, get your Co-op Connections card free from AEC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shopcneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopcneagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shopcneagles.com.
10 minutes to go in the Southeast Region Final. Carson-Newman's lead is 3, but it's North Georgia ball. We begin the fourth quarter. They can tie this game with a 3-pointer. Top of the key, it's Franklin with it. Lobs it to Sutton at the high post. 9:50 to go in the game. It's 50-47. Inside now Schedule. She grabs it on the right block. Marosites went for the steal and left her wide open for a layup. 50-49. 1-point game, 9:40 left in the contest. Wester, top of the key, dribbles to her left-hand side, hands off Marosites. Marosites dribbles, throws it out. Smith, right point. Smith dribbles to her right, now accelerates to the right block. Right-hand layup off the glass. It hangs on the right-hand side of the rim before it dropped off, but she does draw the second personal foul on Julianne Sutton. That sends Smith to the free throw line with CN leading it by a point. 50-49. Smith to the free throw line here. Both teams have all 4 timeouts left with 9:29 to go. Doesn't happen very often. Smith's first foul shot is in. She gets one more chance. Her first points of the night. She was 10th in the South Atlantic Conference this year in scoring. 13 a game. She's 0 of 8 from the field. Smith to get one more in a 2-point game. Smith's second shot is up, and she gets that one to go through as well. 52-49, 9:29 to go in the game. CN on defense. North Georgia again looking to tie with a three. Franklin gives it over to Schedule, right wing. Schedule gets on her tiptoes, then gives it over to Groover, right point. Groover dribbles to her right, back out Schedule. Schedule nearly pulled the trigger from where she hit the buzzer beater on Saturday. Gives it over to Groover, right wing. Bounces it in, Blankenship. She's double teamed. Bounce pass, looking for Sutton. It's tapped by Marosites, taken by Stubblefield. Now here comes Griffin, right to left. Crosses over, down the left side of the lane, puts a shot up, and an offensive foul is whistled on Tori Griffin. Her second, and the team's first here of the quarter. Both of these teams excellent foul shooting teams. Top 30 in the country. 52-49, 9 minutes to go for a trip to Sioux Falls in the Elite Eight. Griffin in the backcourt now crosses the timeline. Dribbles to her right-hand side, hands it off. Groover, right wing three-pointer, too strong. There is Kayla Marosites to match a program record with her 20th board. Ahead to Wester. Wester dribbles down left side lane, throws it out Stubblefield. Stubblefield will dribble to her right, hand off Smith. CN will set up the offense ahead by 3, 8:35 to go in the fourth. Marosites, the left point, Griffin, now left wing, Wester. Top of the key, Stubblefield, right wing, and Smith. Smith bounces it in for Wester, right block, left hand layup off the glass, and in. Mika Wester with the game high 22, the lead to 5, 54-49, 8:22 left. Bounce pass goes inside for Sutton. Sutton throws it out. Schedule, right corner three-pointers, too strong, and the rebound is taken in by Stubblefield, and she boxed out Sutton on left elbow. 5-point game, 8 minutes to go in the contest. CN basketball. Smith with it will set up the offense. Near midcourt. Smith will bounce it to Wester, left elbow. Wester squares up against Blankenship, pulls the trigger on a jump shot and rings it home. 24 points for Mika Wester. It's a 7-point game once more. This is a 6-0 Carson-Newman run. Franklin to the right point, pulls the trigger from deep, and she hits it. That ends a 6-0 spurt for CN and makes it a 4-point game with 7:40 to go in the contest. 56-52. Carson-Newman with the lead. Timeout Buffy Burson as we step out for a break as well on the Eagle Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th, the Maryland National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard. At the Cade Insurance Agency, our focus is you. The Cade Insurance Agency offers personalized protection plans to cover your auto, home, business, or life and health. At Cade Insurance, our goal is to partner with you in determining your insurance needs and to provide the best customer service. At Cade Insurance, we believe that loyalty is a quality that is earned. You are important to us. Call 865-475-3391 for a quote today or visit CadeInsuranceAgency.com.
56-52. Carson-Newman, the top seed in the Southeast, leads the third-seeded North Georgia Nighthawks by 4. It's been a highly entertaining game. Both sides playing excellent basketball as CN has it coming out of the timeout, coming right to left in the all-whites. Smith, right wing for CN, looks inside, will dribble off of the screen to her left, now cross back over to her right. Step back, right baseline, jump shot, she cans it. 4 for Smith, her first field goal of the game. It's back to 6 at 58-52. Schedule right wing, throws it out to Amani Arnold, top of the key. Arnold with it. First time in the game for Arnold. She dribbles to the left block, puts a shot up, lost the handle of it, it hit the underside of the backboard. Stubblefield with the rebound. Wester in the front court for Smith to the right block. Right hand shot is off, but she draws a foul underneath. Should be on Schedule to pick up her second. Second on Schedule, the team's second. And Smith back to the line where she's made 2 here in this quarter. 58-52. Carson-Newman with the lead. Glad you could join us on this Monday evening in the round of 16 in the NCAA Women's Basketball Championships as Smith's first foul shot hits the front of the rim, glances off the backboard and drops in. CN is led by as many as 10. North Georgia has never been on top. We've had a couple ties in this game. One more here for Bree Smith with 5. Smith bending her knees, puts the right hand shot rimward and knocks it home. 8-point game once more at 60-52. Groover gets a break, and Julie McKee back in with 4 fouls. 7:07 to go in the game. A trip to Sioux Falls, South Dakota on the line as Price is called for a blocking foul. She's the one that actually tripped, and really, it's the 3rd foul on Price, but it kind of helps the Lady Eagles because otherwise Franklin could have potentially gone all the way to the free throw line and really set something up. 60-52. CN on top with 7:03 to go in the 4th, and that brings us to our final break in the action as Mike Mincy calls for time. So our last timeout has Carson-Newman ahead by 8, 60-52 with 7:03 left in the Southeast Region Final here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa has been cooking up her fresh, never frozen food for 10.5 years for the Lakeway area. Lisa's cares about customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's Country Kitchen has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I found the perfect place.
$7:03 to go in the Southeast Region Final, the NCAA tournament. North Georgia with the basketball. They trail by 8. In all black uniform, tops and bottoms coming left to right. Franklin stops on the right wing, flops it out to the top of the key and schedule. Bounces it for Blankenship, right elbow. Blankenship dribbles to her right, down the right side lane. Right hand shot, she overshot it. Rebound taken in by McKee on the left block. She grabs it, adjusts, and then put a right hand shot off the glass. And it's 60-54 with 6:40 to go in the contest. CN with the lead. Wester coming the other way. Crosses over against Arnold. Backs down. Turns to her left. Bounces it for a cutting Smith. Left hand layup off the glass after one bounce. And she puts it through the cylinder. 62-54. 6.5 to go in the game. Franklin with the basketball near midcourt. 8-point game. Chance of defense resonating throughout Holt Field House. McKee down the left side of the paint. Shuffles it out to Blankenship, left elbow. Blankenship will hand it off to Franklin. Franklin accelerates to the left block. Runs over Stubblefield. Offensive foul on Franklin. Her second personal foul and the team's third. 6:11 to go. In the game, it's an 8-point affair. Sutton is back in. She replaces Dina Blankenship. 6:11 left. It's an 8-point game. 62-54. Price will set up the offense coming right to left for the Lady Eagles. Gives it to Stubblefield, left point. Now left wing, Marosites dribbles to her left. Between the legs dribble, throws it out. Stubblefield, top of the key. Over to Price, right wing. Price dribbles to her left, throws it out. Wester, left point. Wester gives it to Smith, left wing. Smith dribbles to her right, accelerates to the right block. Right hand layup off the glass. Hits the front of the rim, hangs on there, and drops in. Friendly roll for Smith. It's a 10-point game, matching the largest lead of the night. 5:40 left. Franklin left-hand side gives it to Schedule. She pulls the trigger from 3. It's long. Price there for the glass. And CN can take its largest lead of the night, ahead by 10. 5.5 left. Price right to left across the timeline. We'll look to her right-hand side. Hand off Smith. Smith to the top of the key and Marosites. Over the left wing and Wester. Back out top of the key. Stubblefield. The right wing now and Price. Price throws it to the top of the key. Smith. Smith thought about a jumper, dribbles to her left, off of a screen, pulls up, left elbow jump shot, rolls around the rim, just does drop off, and then Kayla Marosites commits the foul on Amani Arnold, and Marosites has picked up her third personal foul. That ball was tantalizingly close to going in and sending this place into a tizzy. 64-54, 5:05 to go in the Southeast Region Final. Franklin left to right, stops, top of the key, looked at a trigger, but Price is able to get back and adjust. Sutton, a little runner from the right side of the lane, missed it short. Rebound taken in by Arnold. Arnold runs into Wester, and then Price grabs it, and a foul is whistled on, I believe, Julie McKee. And if it is her 5th. And it is. McKee has picked up her 5th personal foul, and that's the end of the line for Julie McKee, the Peach Belt Tournament MVP, and the senior from Smyrna, Georgia. Her career in the balance, needs her team to make a comeback. She's replaced by Vanessa Agrusa. 64-54. 6th-ranked Carson-Newman leads 25th-ranked North Georgia, the best two teams in the Southeast region this year. The champions of the SAC and CN and the champions of the Peach Belt in North Georgia. Price right to left across the timeline. Will set up the offense. 4 3/4 minutes to go. Smith gets a handoff, dribbles out to the left point. Sets up the offense, gives it to Wester. Wester between the legs dribble. Not right to left, now back left to right. Then spins away, behind the back dribble against Arnold. Dribbles back to right, gets Arnold in the air, puts a left-hand shot up. Doesn't make it, but draws the foul on Arnold. Individual one-on-one effort from Wester. It's the 5th on North Georgia. CN in the bonus the rest of the way with 4:31 left. Remember, each team with 3 timeouts left. So we could be in for a lot of advancement. Wester to get 2. She is 24 in the game. 2 of 3 at the line as her first foul shot is in. One more from the left-handed shooting junior. Left-hand shot from Wester. Rains it home, and it's 66-54. Largest lead of the night for the Lady Eagles. 4.5 to go. Right corner, Schedule lobs it inside for Sutton. She's immediately double-teamed. Sutton throws back out Schedule right wing. Schedule dribbles to the right elbow. Pull-up right-hand shot. She posts it in, and that cuts the deficit back to 10 with 4:17 left. 66-56. That ends a 6-0 run for Carson-Newman. Smith on the right wing. Now on top of the key, Marosites. Back to the left wing and Wester. Wester dribbles to her right, throws it out right point, Marosites. Marosites dribbles to her left, accelerates, lobs it out Wester. Wester wants a 3, top of the key, missed it long, offensive rebound, Stubblefield. She goes to the ground, bounces it, and finds Price. Price is wide open. Right wing, 3-pointer's up, it's short. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Wester, but she could not quite save the basketball in play. It goes on the baseline, and it goes to North Georgia. 3:49 to go, 66-56. CN on top. North Georgia ball coming left to right. Franklin at the top of the key, dribbles off of the screen, picks up her bounce, throws it over to Agrusa, right wing. Agrusa dribbles right, runs into Franklin, otherwise she could have had a left. Gets it out to Franklin now, right wing, 3, and she rains in another one. Franklin with 18 on 6 3-pointers. And Buffy Burson calls for time. How about Abby Franklin in this one? 6 of 8 from long range. 66-59 is the score here. Basketball has a new tradition. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, real Coca-Cola taste. 0 sugar, 0 calories. When it's game time, grab a ice cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. In the Atlantic region of games going on elsewhere, it's 3rd-seeded Indiana leading the 8th seed Bowie State 60-47 with 5:36 left. Ashland, the number 1 team in the country, is leading the number 3 team in the country, Drury, 70-64 with 7:39 left. Stonehill leads U Sciences in a 1-3 matchup in the East Regional, 61-52. And there's 3 other games that just are getting underway around America. A trip to the Elite 8 on the line in Sioux Falls. Carson-Newman with a lead of 7 points with 3.5 to go. 1-3-1 zone defensive look here for North Georgia. Smith splits a double team, dribbles out to the right wing, throws it back to Wester. Now Price, right baseline. Price dribbles to the right corner, dribbles into the paint, puts up a left-hand shot with some English. It's spun on the left side of the rim and trickled in. 13 for Price. CN leads by 9. Schedule the other way. Her right-hand 3 from the left wing is short, and a foul whistle underneath. Stubblefield had position, and a whistle and a foul will send Stubblefield to the line. And it's on Sutton. That is her 3rd. 68-59. Carson-Newman with the lead, and it'll be Stubblefield at the line. CN is 11 of 15. In the 4th quarter, in the first meeting this year, Carson-Newman was a perfect 10 of 10 at the line. So let's see what Stubblefield has here. She gets 2, a 70% foul shooter. She's 2 of 4 in the final 4 minutes of games this year, make it 2 of 5. The other games, Central Missouri, the 2 seed in the Central region, leads at 24-7. Union's trailing Valdosta in the South Regional, 31-25. And Lubbock Christian, the number 2 team in the country, leads West Texas A&M 22-17 in the early going. Timeout Mike Mincy as Stubblefield makes the second foul shot. And it's 69-59. Carson-Newman in this game shooting 39%. It's a team that in this gym, Carson-Newman's been dominant. I mean, they've won 23 straight games. That's tied for the 4th longest streak in the country. And in that stretch, only twice has the game been decided by single digits. And Carson-Newman this year in this facility scoring 99 points per game, shooting 50%. They've scored over 109 of the 16 home games in this gym. So defensively, North Georgia doing a great job, but Carson-Newman has been able to get some points off turnovers, 14, and some second chance points, 9, that has really helped in mounting this 10-point margin. 3:06 left, 69-59, a trip to Sioux Falls on the line. Franklin dribbles to her left-hand side, down the left side of the lane, throws it out left wing and Skidgel. Now right elbow, Sutton. Sutton one dribble, throws it out of Grusa right wing. Back out top to the junior and Skidgel. Over the right wing and Grusa, inside for Sutton. Sutton right back to Grusa. Left-hand reverse layup. Hangs on the right side of the rim and a friendly roll for Grusa. 69-61, 2:40 to go in the game. CN with the lead. Wester into the front court. Right to left crossover. Will back things out as she went inside the three-point arc. Now comes out between the rings. Wester with it. Breaking down to Grusa. Gives it out right point to Smith. Now right wing and Price. Price dribbles toward the top of the key. 2:27 left. Price off of the screen. Goes behind the back. Right to left. Shuffles it off. Left wing and Smith. 9-8 to shoot. Smith bounces inside. Stubblefield. Good catch. Left-hand layup. She overshot it. Rebound tap. And there is a program record. Kayla Marosites with her 21st rebound. And CN thought the ball hit the rim. None of the officials indicating as such. And it's a shot clock violation. 2:13 to go. And CN leads it 69-61. North Georgia's got to hustle. Down by 8. 2:10 to go. Franklin in the front court, left to right. Franklin gets a screen to her left-hand side. Picks up her bounce. Throws it out Sutton right point. Sutton looks inside. Gives it out to Skidgel left point. Skidgel off of the screen. Picks up her bounce. Gives it to Blankenship right point. Blankenship inside of the arc. Crosses over. Backs down. Right-hand shots off the glass. It's in. Plus she draws a foul. Mika Wester is called for her second personal foul. It's the team's 4th, and Blankenship can make this a 5-point game. 69-63 the score. Blankenship, 72%. Right-hand shot is up, and she splashes the nylon, and it's 69-64. 1:54 to go in the game. North Georgia's made 4 of its last 5. They come out in the 1-3-1. Wester splits a double team, gives it over to the right wing, and Price now right corner Smith. Smith splits a double team, bounces it out Price. 19-18 to shoot, 1:40 to go in the game. In the round of 16, it is Price, cross-court pass to Marosites left wing, back out Smith. Smith dribbles to the left elbow, pull-up jump shot, missed it badly. She wanted a foul. With 90 seconds to go, North Georgia can make it a one-possession game. Skidgel, right wing, looked at a three-pointer, throws it back out Franklin. She chucks up a three-pointer, top of the key, and hits it. And it's a 2-point game. 69-67 with 1:20 to go. Franklin has not had a hand in her face all night, and she now has 21. It's an 8-0 North Georgia run. The Franklin triple. With 1:20 left, makes it a 2-point game at 69-67. So an 8-0 run here for North Georgia. Carson-Newman shooting 6 of 11 here in the 4th. 55%, but overall 34% in the second half and 38% in the game. 69-67. North Georgia beat Wingate, a SAC team, on Saturday on a 30-foot buzzer-beating 3 from Amber Skidgel. 1:20 left. Fans on their feet in Holt. Wester gets it left point, lobs it to the left wing and Marosites. Now Wester, bounce pass inside, Stubblefield to the left block. Right-hand layup off the glass and in. 4-point game with 67 seconds left. Skidgel quickly the other way, 65 to go. Franklin top of the key, back to Skidgel left wing. Bounces it inside for Sutton. She's double teamed. She finds Blankenship, puts a shot up, and a blocking foul will be whistled as she hit the underside of the backboard with 57.9 to go. Smith picks up her first. It's the team's 5th, so free throws for both sides the rest of the way. With 57.9 to go. 71-67. Blankenship, 2 of 3 at the line in the game. Blankenship spins the basketball, bends her knees, right-hand shot is up, and it's in. Hit the front of the rim, glanced off the backboard, and dropped through. 3-point game with 57.9 left. Blankenship to get one more. Blankenship puts the shot up. It's long. Rebound to Price, left baseline. 55 and 54 to go. 3-point Carson-Newman lead. North Georgia will play straight up defense. Wester near midcourt gives it back to Price. CN with 2 timeouts left. North Georgia with 1. Carson-Newman can take this down to about 25 seconds. Price off of a screen to her left. Dribbles 13 and 12. Price to the right-hand side. 11 and 10 to shoot. Price picks up her bounce, throws it to Stubblefield. Stubblefield and a whistle underneath and a foul is, oh, check that, it's up top. It's on Sutton, and it's her 4th. North Georgia had played such good defense. You certainly don't want to give up foul shots, and now a redshirt senior, Katie Stubblefield, to get 2 shots with 34.3 left. Stubblefield to shoot the foul shots for CN. First one is up. First one hits the front of the rim, hits the backboard, right side of the rim, and drops through. Stubblefield to get one more with a 4-point lead in her grasp. She can make it 5 with a second. 4 in the game now for Katie Stubblefield. Second shot is up there. Second shot rattles out. Rebound to Agrusa. 4-point game, a half minute to go. Into the front court comes Agrusa. Agrusa dribbles all the way down the left side of the lane. Runs over Stubblefield. Offensive foul! Katie Stubblefield gets the offensive foul, and the fans explode. Timeout, Mike Mincy. High fives at midcourt all around. Stubblefield might have just had the play of the year. With 28.2 to go, it's 72-68. Carson-Newman timeout, each team with 1 remaining. This gym is raucous here on this Monday night. Carson-Newman in winning time. Carson-Newman has basically been in 3 championship games the last 3 weeks. It was a winner-take-all championship game on the regular season finale against Wingate. The winner took home the regular season crown. Carson-Newman won that. Last Sunday, it was Carson-Newman and Wingate for the SAC tournament title. CN won that one. And now here in the Southeast Region Final, it's a 4-point game with 28.2 to go. Ball advanced into the front court. CN ahead by 4. Griffin will inbound it near left sideline. The sophomore from Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, will give it out to Price. Price needs to be fouled. Price will dribble to the right-hand side, goes behind the back, and she gets a foul called on Franklin, and Franklin picks up her 3rd, and now Harris Price, who, if you're North Georgia, you're bringing back some nightmares. Against North Georgia earlier this year, she went 13 of 14 at the line, scored 29 points. It was then a career high. Price's first foul shot is up, and she rattles this one out. Price this year is now 39 of 43 in the final 2 minutes of games. Second shot from Price is in, and it's 73-68 with 24.8 to go. Person elects to keep her timeout in her pocket. Franklin comes into the front court. Franklin dribbles to the left point. 3-pointer's up. It's in, and it's a 2-point game with 17.8 seconds to go. There is no help, and Franklin has made 8 3-pointers in the contest, and Carson-Newman ahead by 2 with 17.8. It'll come down to foul shots here in the final seconds. And that's just, for Carson-Newman, something you could ill afford is to allow Franklin to toss up that 3-pointer. So this is the second time over the last couple minutes that North Georgia has been able to close the gap. It is a 2-point game with 17.8 to go. North Georgia is out of timeouts. Carson-Newman has 1 remaining. And with 17.8 left, with the North Georgia timeout, no advancement, so it's on the backcourt baseline. And let's see if Mike Mincy will call for a timeout to advance it into the front court. And I believe that that's exactly what's going to happen. So they'll break the huddles, and then they'll call for time to be able to advance the ball into the front court, and then both teams will be out of timeouts. Domino's is the official pizza of Carson-Newman. When you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large 1-topping pizza for $4.99 with your CNID, or bring in your business card at lunch to get 25% off your entire order. That is Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So a timeout now from Carson-Newman. It'll come down more than likely to foul shots with a 2-point game, 17.8 to go. CN's got to make some shots here at the charity stripe. They've left the door open by being unable to convert at the stripe. Stubblefield made one of two. Price made one of two. You convert both of those, it's a 4-point game. And you can make two more and make it a 2-possession contest with 17.8 to play in the game. Update from the Midwest. Ashland's 70-game winning streak on the line right now. It's 73 apiece between Ashland and Drury with 2:11 to go in the game. Stonehill is 11 seconds away from advancement. IUP is 126 away. Both of those teams with double-digit leads. Here inside of Holt Fieldhouse, in front of the second largest crowd in the history of this facility, Carson-Newman has a 2-point lead. It's the top seed in the Southeast, ranked 6th in the country. North Georgia comes out defensively with Agrusa, Schedule, Blankenship, Franklin, and Sutton. All black uniform tops and bottoms for North Georgia. Carson-Newman will come out with Wester, Griffin, Smith, Marosites, and Price. And CN in the all-white uniform tops and bottoms. Wester will inbound it in front of the bench near left sideline. Wester will fire it in as she looks for Harris Price and gives it out to her. Price is trapped, and the ball is tapped out of her hand. She picks it back up, and finally a foul. I don't understand how it wasn't a foul in the first place, but no such whistle. And now Harris Price will get to the line. It goes on Blankenship to pick up her second. That was nearly a steal, and Buffy Burson, myself, this group over here had the best look at it. Shocked that that wasn't a foul. Certainly looked like Blankenship got the right hand of Price, but she was able to grab it right back. So 2 shots for Price, 13.7 left in the game. First one is up, first one is in. It's a 3-point game, 74-71. Both teams out of timeout. One more for Price to make it a 2-possession game with 13.7 to go. Price puts it up there, puts it in, all fours. The co-player of the year in the sack. Inbound comes to Franklin, 12 and 11. Franklin off of the screen. Franklin pulls up, left point, 3-pointer. It's too strong. Rebound loose under the bucket. Sutton grabs it, puts the shot up. It's halfway down and out. Loose ball tapped around. Price has it. And Carson-Newman, for the first time in program history, is going to the South, is going to Sioux Falls in the Elite 8. CN wins it, 75-71. And a mosh pit out underneath the bucket. Carson-Newman takes it in a game that they had to earn here against North Georgia. What a game here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. And Carson-Newman wins it by a 75-71 tally. Lady Eagles are victorious and going to the Elite 8 for the first time in program history. Carson-Newman wins the game, and CN has also tied a program record with its 32nd win of the season. So CN wins it 75-71. Phenomenal comeback from North Georgia after trailing by 12 with 4:32 to go. They got it down to 2 twice, and Carson-Newman able to get the victory. Final tally, 75-72. Carson-Newman making its round around the gym, high-fiving the fans here inside of Holt Fieldhouse that have packed this facility. And Carson-Newman is a region champion for the first time, a 75-71 win over the North Georgia Nighthawks. The final tally, 75-71. We'll stay right here in a 4-point contest with Carson-Newman winning this game by a 4-point margin here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. So CN wins it, and Carson-Newman is the region titleist over an excellent North Georgia team. And these two teams have a pretty good amount coming back next year as well, and very easily could see this next year. North Georgia's year is done, but Carson-Newman is the Southeast Region champions, a final tally of 75-71. So we'll get our all tournament teams, we'll get our trophy presentation, and Carson-Newman.
First, from Lander, Chelsea Mitchell.
Chelsea Mitchell from Lander is an all-tournament team pick. She had an excellent 2 games for the Bearcats. North Georgia will throw Julianne Sutton. She had a quality tournament, 12 points in this one, 6 rebounds, 5 assists for Julianne Sutton in this contest. For Carson-Newman, Kayla Marosites. After a career-high 31 points, she scores just 2 tonight, and she sets a program record with 21 rebounds this evening in 36 minutes. Mika Wester is named to the all-tournament team as well. And Harris Price on the all-tournament team, 16 points tonight, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. So Price, the tournament MVP this evening is Mika Wester. So Wester is the MVP of the tournament. And Mika Wester with 26 points in the game. Wester takes home a tournament MVP for the 2nd straight week. She was the SAC tournament MVP last week. And Carson-Newman wins this game 75-71. Just a phenomenal contest between these two sides. North Georgia, terrific effort, but they fall just short here tonight.
North Georgia in an excellent effort this weekend.
So North Georgia will walk off the floor. The Nighthawks, they provided some great basketball on Friday night. They beat Barton by 5. Then Amber Skidgel had the moment of the tournament with a 30-foot jumper at the buzzer. She rolled it in, and the Nighthawks won the game 78-75 over a SAC runner-up and the 2 seed in the region, Wingate. And then a 4-point game here today. Carson-Newman wins it 75-71. So now the region championship trophy. And Carson-Newman is hustling out to the court to receive the South Atlantic Conference Tournament Championship trophy. Carson-Newman wins the tournament by a final tally of 75-71. CN wins this contest by 4 points, and Carson-Newman has matched a program record for wins in a season by the program, and Carson-Newman wins this one by a final tally of 75-71. So Carson-Newman wins it by 4 points, and the Lady Eagles are victorious by 4 points here inside of this facility. CN wins it. And Carson-Newman will head to South Dakota. The way that it works from here on out, the selection committee will have a conversation. They'll reseed teams, and Carson-Newman has an argument to be one of the top clubs in the Final 8. And Carson-Newman is moving on. We'll update you with some scores from around the rest of the country. Mike Mincy headed over in this direction to have a conversation with us about this contest. So Carson-Newman wins it by a tally of 75-71.